Hey everybody. Okay, so welcome locals to the channel. If you're new, welcome, have a seat, chill out, relax. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Either way, tell your friends. I could use more support. Normally in the past, I've always just played guitar as a means to just escape the mundane realities of life. The good, the bad, the ugly, right? And then recently I started sharing my music. Not looking for anything, not asking for anything. I normally live stream and but on YouTube here I can't live stream until I get 50 subscribers, I think. A lot of people don't like the live stream. I do. I like the live stream. I love it. I like to interact with people. I like people. So this song here, I've been following this YouTuber named Adam the Woo for a long time. And he passed away a while back, 51 years old. I'm in my 40s. And I rewatched his videos from current, because he passed around Christmas there, back 10 years, going through his stuff and just not knowing and carefree is a great feeling. I'm glad none of us know when our time is. Praise God for that. But I too have lost a lot of people that are close to me, that were close to me. And one of the YouTubers, I'm going to say Jared. I'm terrible with names, man. I'm so sorry. Was very close to Adam. Is going through it right now, and I've been going through it for a long time, so I understand it. I envy those that can just grieve for a little bit and move on. But I like to think that not everybody just moves on. I think they just handle it differently. I don't think anyone truly moves on. I play guitar, that's how I get through it. I wrote... I wrote that piece, strictly instrumental, and I played it every single time I've lost somebody. Either I've known personally or someone that has meant something to me in some form or fashion. I played it when I found out that Adam passed. I've played it when all of my other friends have passed and my family have passed. The first time that song was played was at my grandmother's funeral. I wanted to play at her funeral and I didn't want to sing. I couldn't sing because I was emotional. So I thought it would be easier just to play. And I talked to God and I said, just let it happen. Let me have something. And that's what I came up with. So, this song, I'm trying not to be a downer, so bear with me on this, okay? This song is called More to This. I set goals to myself once a day, try to anyways, to hear a new song and try to learn said song. That's what I try to do. My pinky, I'm crippled. When I was a kid, I was whittling a twirly stick, and I was going in between the little twirl with my Swiss Army knife when I slipped, and the knife went through my pinky, out the other side, and almost into my ring finger. I stared at it for a minute, pulled it out, lots of blood. Neosporin and a Band-Aid later, and I found out later in life that I actually cut a tendon, so I can't use my pinky. So I have these fingers, right? And I can use my pinky on some things. Some things I can use my pinky on. It's just certain chords and slides. Forget about it. I got to figure it out. So, with that being said, because I've been playing guitar since I've been about 12, I've had to learn to adapt. A lot of times people are like, that's not how you play that song. It's actually this. Do you know these chords? You know this chords? And it's like, no, because I play guitar. That was my escape. That was my way of dealing with grief. That was my way of dealing with sadness. And at times, it was my way to express happiness and joy around a campfire with good friends. So, this song, More to This, by Marc Scibilia. I'm so sorry, Mark. Not that you'll ever see this video, but I'm sorry. I not pronouncing your name very good here. I heard it on my YouTube. It came up on my feed today, and I was like, yeah, let's check it out. And I was touched. It's a good song. So I just got home from work, and I thought, I'm gonna learn to play the song. So I'm reading the lyrics because I don't know the lyrics to the full extent yet. Here we go. I've been thinking about dying and how that's gonna be. My skin and bones give up the ghost, and I finally feel my fragile soul, and all I am fall into mystery. I've been thinking about after, and all the folks I wanna see. My neighbor said that this is it. My daughter says we'll live again. And most of the time I'm somewhere in between. Don't you question, beg an answer, like a song begs a dancer. Don't you dare tell me that there ain't more to this. There's more to this. I've been seeing this life different ever since you had to go. Fragile flowers in a field, 60 stories made of steel, birds above and business deals below. I've been thinking about our lifetime like I'd never have before. 100 years or 100 days, 100 times no difference, babe. I would always want 100 more. Don't the questions beg an answer, like a song begs a dancer. So don't you dare tell me that there ain't more to this. And don't our tears beg for laughter and promise I'll love you forever. So don't you dare and tell me that there ain't more to this. There's more to this. Because there's more to this life than just existing in death. Life is so much, so full. And bad things are going to happen along your journey between the date of your birth on your tombstone to the day that you die. That dash between is what defines you. It's not the things that afflict you that define you. It's not the joys or the sorrows that define you. It's the journey. that defines you. And I can tell you, I wrote this poem years ago. And I often hear, and I joke with my wife, because we were going through my old books. I have stacks and stacks of books from early 2000s, late 90s. And I wrote this quote, poem, whatever, in it. And we kind of chuckle every now and again because it comes up. People saying it now. Not that I'm the first person who's ever said it, but I'd like to think it's universe's way of saying that, hey, I see you. But it says that you're born into this world alone, and you're going to die and exit the world alone. And you cry and you're scared when you're born. At least that's what people think. It could be tears and crying of joy. Just like when it is before you go. So, what I'm going to say is, don't let life define who you are. Let the journey that you choose to take be that dash that defines who you are. Because God knows there is more to this.